bate com a dor na batida da canção que a chuva faz ao cair na tua mão. Estranho esta paixão de louca devoção.
Hello, Maria.
Hi, John. This is our last day in studio. This has been some 5 intensive, wonderful days, right?
It has been wonderful. And a great, almost a year of pre-production, right?
Correct.
When was it we got together in Amsterdam?
That was last year, May, at Beam House.
Yeah,
we have
Beam
worked
House,
for some days in a row and preparing these marvelous songs, very special repertoire.
That was my introduction to Fado.
Yeah.
Those 2 days.
So
my immersion.
I've approached John with trying to take some Portuguese very famous folk music and make it something totally different, totally out of this world. So just as a starting point to fun work with, introducing a lot of modern sounds coming from jazz, our background and our field of work. And and this has been growing and growing and growing.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Fado. I've been to the neighborhood a couple times in Lisbon and taken in a couple of classic shows, and the stories are so rich, and passionate, and tragic.
Yes, as well.
Right.
Big part of them.
So I'm looking forward to the next step is the Metropole, right?
Yes.
Overdubbing the orchestra.
Yes.
And Maria has translated a lot of these stories for me, so that we can together sort of score the songs like a movie, using the orchestra as an extra color, like you would in a movie scene. Right?
Yeah. And I think it will really dignify the work, not only the work we have done so far with the songs, but also the heritage and the themes and the poetry that these original folk songs have, because indeed they all tell a story. It's not only about drama. There is also some songs I have written myself. There is a specific one that is called Fado da Invejosa, which is the fado of the jealous girl. And for that specific one and other ones, the Metropole, this enormous symphonic orchestra, one of the best in the world, they can join us and uplifting this charisma of the words and of course of the music environment we have built up around these texts. So
what I learned about Fado is that like any kind of great music, it's very pliable. I have a project called Monkestra that I did a little bit of this with, where I took Thelonious Monk's music and was able to kind of change it a little bit and kind of put our own stamp into it. And Fado is like this too, like I said about Monk. Fado is like Bach. It kind of sounds like good in any tempo you play it in, and there's lots of room for reharmonization.
Yeah.
And then which for the orchestra is fantastic to use these lush, beautiful string core sections and warmth, and then personality, of course, with the woodwinds and all this.
Yeah.
But what I also learned is that, or what I imagine happened, is how Fado got to Brazil, right?
Yes, probably, yes.
Right, and this whole influence, and back and forth between the African influence of Brazil and Portugal, and Fado, and how rhythmically it can be, dance-like and raw and physical.
Yeah, and how they can be like a fluid together. They melt each other, and that has been the most fantastic thing that we achieved with this repertoire and with these songs is that Fado has been a starting point for something really refreshing and new, unique, especially now to have the Metropole involved on these songs. It's something that has never been done before, and that I am really proud to have John Beasley with us and the Metropole as well. and my wonderful band. So we really need your help to make this happen, to have this storytelling to get extra wings and to really go beyond stars, and to just really create something very special with your help.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.